Vance hauled Queen Saleth through the blast door, mortar echoes shaking the safe room walls. He slammed the hatch shut and spun the locks. 3 exits. Primary sealed, vents too narrow for intrusion. Secondary, rigged with tripwire. Her 2 guards tensed, mandibles clicking. Vance swept the room. Concrete box. 1 bed, bolted down. Perfect choke point. "Bed's mine," he said. "You two. Out. Now." Saleth's iridescent eyes narrowed. Antennae quivered. "My authority supersedes. They stay. We all share this space." Vance blocked the bed. "No. Crowds kill queens. You want in? Guards exit. Or I drag you topside alone." Guards hesitated. Saleth waved them off. She crossed chitinous arms. "Satisfied, Sergeant?" "Not yet." Vance faced her. "Threat drill. Someone knocks. You hear Blue Falcon. Repeat. Screw that. Loud. Proves you're you. Blue Falcon. Screw that." Her voice hummed, precise. "Good. I say it first next time." Hours ticked. Vance sat on the bed's edge, rifle across knees, eyes on the door. 0300. Knock. Soft. "Blue Falcon," he called. "Screw that," she replied from the shadows. Door didn't open. She stepped into dim light, exoskeleton gleaming. Tested. Passed. Vance stayed vigilant, unmoving. Saleth pointed at the bed. "We sleep there. Both of us." Vance slid off the bed edge. First, signals. She raised 2 fingers, tapped her ear. "Listen." Pointed at door, fist clenched. "Threat." Saleth mirrored perfectly, antennae flicking approval. "Extraction route." Vance yanked the hatch, pointed down dim hall. "Left at junction. Vent cover drops to tunnels. You first." "I cover." Saleth nodded, chitin glinting. Back inside, she unbuckled Vance's holster. "Your pistol offends." Slid a curved ceremonial blade in its place, razor sharp, balanced. "Complain on record, Sergeant?" Vance tested the grip. "No. Works." She taped poncho liner across room corner, blocking palace eyes. Privacy secured. Saleth tugged her sleeve. "Buddy check." Mimicked human ritual. Mandibles parting in focus. Probed Vance's fresh bruises with precise claws, clinical, unyielding. "You fight sloppy. Heal this." Vance grunted. Dawn knock rattled the hatch. "Medical aid for Her Majesty." Vance cracked it. White-robed, nurse, lunged, syringe spearing for Saleth's neck. Crack! Vance snapped the wrist mid-swing. Attendant howled. She stripped robes, dumped kit. Transmitter blinked in the med pack. Saleth loomed, eyes blazing. "Interrogate?" Vance zip-tied the spy. "After you rest. Bed's big enough." Saleth's voice cut the throne chamber like a vibroblade. "I will keep the human. In my room. Every night." Gasps rippled through the court. Antennae quivered. Lieutenant Holt choked on his protocol tablet. Vance stood rigid at Saleth's flank, ceremonial blade heavy at her hip. Spymaster Irix's eyes narrowed from the shadows. "Decree stands," Saleth continued. "Sergeant Vance seals my quarters. No exceptions." Holt leaned in, whispering. "Majesty. Optics. Human optics," she snapped. "She caught your nurse." Again. Back in the sealed room that night, Vance synced her wrist chrono. Rotating alarms ticked. 0200, 0400, 0600. "No sedatives," she said, palming the blade. "I watch." Saleth shed her outer robes, chitin gleaming. Vance shook her head. "You, first." Saleth's mandibles clicked. "Teach consent. Human rules." Vance exhaled. "Verbal, yes. No assumptions." Stop means stop. Retract clause. If unsure. Verbal affirmative. Saleth echoed, antennae drilling the words. No presumption. Cease on command. Clause retracted. Understood. Vance faked a slump against the bed frame. Breaths even. Shadows stirred. Footsteps ghosted the hall. Phased lens whirred through the taped liner scanning. Vance exploded low, tackled the panel. Claws met chitin. Agent hissed, lens shattering. Irix burst in behind. Mine. Stand down. Saleth rose. Eyes blazing. Your failure. Her vigilance. Irix glared at Vance. Humans. Unnerving. Cutter Team Echo sealed the breach. Whispers of backlash echoed from the halls, nobles plotting. Saleth tugged Vance's sleeve. Buddy? Check? The corridor went black. 3 chem lights snapped on in Vance's fists. Green glows stabbed shadows, bouncing off mirrored panels she'd rigged earlier. Muzzle flashes winked 4 shooters. Positions locked. Down! Vance yanked Saleth low. Cutter Team Echo's suppressed rounds cracked first, dropping 2. Irix bellowed from rear guard. Human tricks! Saleth snatched her ceremonial blade. She pivoted. Chitin shoulders blocking Vance's blind side. Steel sang as she slashed an assassin's probe arm. My flank! Yours forward! Vance rolled, tagged the 3rd shooter with a knee strike. He crumpled, gasping. She zip-cuffed his wrists to the nearest throne rail stanchion palace service tunnels, doubled as evacuation routes. Echo sealed the 4th. Holt's voice cut through static. Clear. Extract now. Vance hauled Saleth up. Antennae brushed her cheek close. Steady. You held. Good. Learned from you. Saleth's mandibles clicked approval. Claws grazed Vance's armor. Retracted fast. Consent. Given? Echo hustled them out. Irix fell in. Eyes wide. Rehearsal wager. Paid. Your tunnels saved us. Back in sealed quarters, Vance synced alarms. Saleth pressed near. Buddy check. Closer this cycle? Vance nodded once. Verbal, yes. Vance pinned Holt with a stare across the holo table. Evidence chain. Your comm logs pinged the shooter's freaks 30 seconds pre-ambush. Explain. Holt's jaw tightened. Cutter Team Echo flanked the room, rifles low. Irix loomed, claws twitching. Protocol breach, Holt snapped. Not conspiracy. Joint tribunal, human code and Kethrin law. Now. Vance slid the encrypted drive forward. Echo synced it to the table's projector logs bloomed. Irrefutable. Saleth rose, voice like grinding crystal. Conspirators stripped. Titles void. Her claw stabbed the holo, naming 3 nobles. Irix. You lead the new cell. Human drills. Rehearsals. Traps. No mercy. Irix dipped his antennae. Accepted majesty. Human ways. Effective. Vance tapped the Starship manifest. Final evac in 4 hours. Secure bay. Full escort. 9. Full escort. 9. 9. Saleth's mandibles clicked. No. Shared quarters only. Trust demands it. Echo exchanged glances. Holt cleared his throat. Vance met her gaze. Boundaries first. Formal courtship. Verbal consent each cycle. Mission metrics tied in. Readiness score drops below 90. We separate. Agreed. Saleth's claw brushed Vance's knuckles deliberate. Warm. Holt forwarded the tribunal verdict. Irix sealed it. Saleth pulled 2 data slates across the table. Sign the alliance. Vance inked hers. Then the Queen slid the second forward. Vance's name glowed at the top. Royal Consort Guardian.